Good afternoon, class, and welcome to our session for today. So, first things first, I'm going to take the roll call. George, Mary, Beth, Sarah, Ken, and Gabriel. Good. Now that everyone is present, so we are going to now go to the business of the day. Now, the business today we are going to learn about special education, and before we get to that, in our last session we talked about classroom management, and I want us to have a very quick recap on what we did last time. So, can someone take us through classroom management? What it is? Yes, Mary. Yes, that is correct. Classroom management, it is a critical aspect of training. That one is very true. Someone else to add something? Ken? Yes, that is correct. We also said it helps the trainer to establish expectations and promote engagement in a class session, right? Yes. Gabriel? Yes, that is correct. We said that it is very important to have effective classroom management. Yeah. So now that everyone is okay with what we did, the last session, I also left you an assignment, right? Yes. And I hope everyone was able to complete and submit it on time. Anyone who had any challenges? Good. Now that there were no challenges, I will look at the assignment, and before the course of the day, by the course of the day before the day ends, you'll have your results in your portal, so you can check there. Now, today we are going to look at special education, and by the end of this session, you as the trainer, you'll be able to, number 1, define special education. Number 2, know different categories of special education. And number 3, understand learner differences. Now we are going to have resources for our today's lesson to aid in our training. And we are going to look at some videos from the YouTube and also an online blog. Now, when you hear about special education, I'm sure there's something that pops up in your mind. And I want a volunteer to tell us, when you hear about special education, what comes to your mind? Yes, Sarah? Yes, that is very correct. Someone else to ask something? Yes, George? Yes, that is very correct. So George and Sarah have an idea of what special education is. And special education is a type of education where learners are accommodated despite their individual differences, disabilities, and special needs. Yes. So you find that in a classroom or in our communities, we have learners who are enabled differently. Because if you even look at our class right now, all of us are enabled differently. Yes, that is true. So, and we also have to accommodate each and every learner. Yes, because every learner is important despite their inabilities. So, yes, there's a question. Yes, Beth. Okay, now, special education focuses on helping learners with disabilities, but this does not mean that those learners are placed in a classroom all day long. No. So, as much as we might have other sessions taking place in classrooms, we also encourage outside classroom activities. Yes, because you may find that a learner is not so conversant with the classroom, but when it comes to the outside environment, they are very okay. So we get to incorporate all learners, be it in the classroom or be it outside the classroom. So thank you for your question, Beth. Yeah, now I want us to look at the videos that I told you about in our resources. So I want you to group yourselves into 2 groups. I want a group of 3 individuals, and in your groups you're going to watch the video, and I want each group to highlight some of the special education that they can be able to see in the videos. And then we are going to have group presentations. We'll have individuals presenting their work in front of the class. Is that okay? Yeah, so group yourselves very fast. Yeah, the videos are ongoing. Okay, that is the end of our video for today. So can we have presenters in each group? Presenters. So we'll start with group 1. Yes. Who is your presenter, group 1? Yeah, we have Ken. Ken in group 1, kindly take the class through what you have seen in your group. Yes, that one is very correct. So group 1, they have been able to identify intellectual disability in the video, hearing impairment, speech or language impairment. Yes, that one is correct. Group 2, who is your volunteer? Yes, Gabriel. Yes, that is very correct, group 2. Group 2 has been able to identify visual impairment, developmental delay, and serious emotional disturbance. Yes, that is very correct. So can we give our presenters a clap? Yes. So those are some of the special educations that we have in our community. And we are not limited to... anyone with a question? Yes? Yes. Traumatic brain injury is also one of special educations. Yes, thank you for that. Now, like I was saying, special education also involves planning and monitoring training schedule. So as a trainer, you have to plan well, and you have to systematically monitor your training procedures so that you make sure that you accommodate all learners. Yeah. So that is all for our session as of now. But I want someone to take us through what we have done. Yes, Beth? Yes, that is correct. Beth has taken us through the different types of special education that we have identified in the videos. And yes, someone else? Yes, Gabriel? Yes, and Gabriel has reminded us that special education is not only in the classroom. It also applies in the outside environment. That is very good. Yeah, I can see you are all concentrating. And now I want to give you an assignment. Yes, this assignment will be done in groups. The other one was individual work. Yes, so let me have this in groups so that I want to make sure that all of you are engaged. And I would appreciate if each and every member in your group participated in that assignment. Are we together? Yes. So in your groups, I want you to identify principles required to be provided for learners who receive special education. That is your assignment. And I want each and every individual in your groups to make sure they sign. Yes, they sign beside their name. And I also want that work in hard copy. The signatures and also in hard copy. The other one was in soft copy. Yes. So let me have this one in hard copy. Yes, and it should be presented by the end of tomorrow. Yes, so that by the time you are coming back to our next session, we will have both assignments. Is that okay? So thank you for your cooperation. And is there any question? Okay, good. So have yourselves a good afternoon and see you next session.